Hey guys, it's your boy M.K.S here, back in another video. Thought I'd make one more video before I go to sleep. And I always make these videos at night. I don't want to tell people what the time is. It's 21 minutes past midnight here in the UK, according to my laptop time, and also on my mobile. But anyway, I thought I'd talk about some of the things I work on as I was thinking about. I was thinking of doing making a video of talking about my plans for Egypt again, about how I'd like Egypt to be a bridge or a portal between Africa and Asia. I thought I'd probably be repeating a lot of points that I said in my other videos, so I thought instead I'll just say I hope that somehow Egypt will be a portal or a bridge between Africa and Asia, and it will look to improve a relations between Africa and Asia, and also look at how they can teach people about dyslexia and things like that. So anywho, I also thought about some general stuff I'd like to work on, like tackling my hoarding issues, like sending my things to parts of Asia and Africa, so hopefully making the best possible use of the stuff and promoting my my style of writing somehow, despite my poor punctuation and handwriting and stuff like that. And also remembering my chain of thought, that's another thing. And also I forgot what I was going to say, sorry. So I was saying about my hoarding habit, and then trying to send stuff to parts of Asia and Africa and things like that. And I'd possibly try and get on top of that and organise it and all that sort of thing. And probably trying to take on some of my bad habits generally. Although obviously, as I often say, that would be hard to do because I'm a creature of habit. I was thinking of making some videos about like Italian football again, it's about how I hope to talk about Italian football and how Italian football can improve, and potential sponsorship deals, and how to perhaps better market or brand Italian football around the world, be a brand ambassador, and as stuff about some videos perhaps about how Italian football in Europe or internationally, like how Italian clubs have fared internationally, and like celebrating some of the successes in like European Cup victories, and like in the Europa League, Champions League, for those who know about football, and things like the Europa League and the Champions League and the World Club Cup and all those sorts of trophies, Super Cup, and well, there's only 3 or 4 that a club in Europe can get internationally. And I've started drinking more water. So in the past, I never really drank water. Pretty much never drank water. So I've started drinking water. That's something to make me hopefully a bit healthier. So hopefully that'll help me to lose weight and be a bit healthier generally. And although my diet is still really poor, and I still obviously drink too much tea, as most people probably know when they see my videos, or people who know me well enough. Okay, sorry, I lost my train of thought. But yeah, so I was saying about improving my diet a bit, and probably trying to cut back on my tea intake, maybe see if I can do that over time. Maybe that's something to aim for next month or something like that. So I was thinking for every cup of tea I have, I should have like 2 or 3 glasses of water or something like that. And that might be something that can help. Apparently water is really good for helping you lose weight as well. So maybe like trying to lose weight and get fitter and things like that. So I'd love to have your suggestions about anything I could work on to improve, either on my videos or generally. Another thing I was going to say actually, and again, I think this is when I lost my train of thought. I was going to say about how I've been working on my YouTube videos. So hopefully I'll continue to work on YouTube, obviously, and hopefully I'll improve, find things to entertain people, try and be as humorous as possible, trying to get some more drama in my voice and things like that, and work on my stories like Maury the Mouse, children, and sometimes maybe cover more adult sort of related themes in my other videos, perhaps. But yeah, covering the whole genre of things. So like a varied sort of interest, of different sort of ideas and things like that. And some of the things I want to keep working on that I've already started working on, like the projects I do, trying to help people in Asia and Africa and sharing information that I hope will inspire my fellow dyslexics, especially, as I often say, in Asia and Africa. So continuing on with things that I've already started on, and hopefully, I'll have a lot of fun technically today when I wake up, or tomorrow if you prefer, on Friday. So yeah, hopefully have as much fun as possible thinking about football, maybe talk about some of my football ideas as well. I might not do like 30-point lists. I might try and do it a bit different this time, like with just general ideas about football, like random thoughts about football and things like that, and about my goals and dreams for football. Some of them might be 30-point lists, some of them might be a bit more spontaneous and things like that. So yeah, and also like I was thinking about when I have like these notebooks, sometimes like they're coming packs of 6, and I was thinking that 6 is like a symbolic number for me, because I think like the biblical number of 6, like work for 6 days. So I often think like in those notebooks that come in packs of 6, I could write up about like what sort of things I want to work on to improve and develop. Like hopefully listening to other people's ideas as much as possible, listening as much as I can. I suppose kind of, but I do say I take people's advice sometimes with a pinch of salt, or whatever that means. And like I don't know if I'll listen to my mum about making sure my room is neat or things like that. But some advice about what are the best ways to help people in Asia and Africa, at least analysing those bits of advice, and also things like in supporting women in Africa to become the tech leaders, which I've talked a bit about before, and how to like encourage people to sponsor and mentor and train up people in Africa in technology, especially young girls, so that they can learn to be the tech leaders of the future. And I'd love to see, as I often talk about, like the next Bill Gates being a black woman from Africa, or Aborigine or Maori or people like that, from those sort of communities which have been disadvantaged for so long. So it'd be great to see the next tech titans or things like that coming from those sorts of places. And also, so I'd love to have like sponsoring schools for STEM across Africa, especially to encourage girls in STEM education, and in particular in technology, and like the science and maths that is needed for technology. That maybe they can specifically learn that sort of stuff, what sort of things you need for a career in technology. And I love people like Bill Gates or Larry Ellison to sponsor schools like that in their name, or Apple could sponsor certain schools, IBM, big companies like that. And also like they could be like schools named like the Steve Jobs. I know obviously unfortunately Steve Jobs is no longer with us, but they could be named after him, but on his behalf perhaps. So I'd love to like use my imagination and think about imagining certain stories and scenarios, and hopefully achieve more than people think is possible, and things like that. And I'd also love to be, being a bit quirky, I'd also love people to sponsor like schools for Italians to play football. Unlike the one where I wanted to support African girls mainly in technology, or African women, this one would be mainly for the blokes, for the boys, for the lads, to become footballers for when they grow older, and also look at how Italians can practice more and build those connections, which I've been talking about, and like between Italy and Celtic, or Italy and France, and Italy and Ireland, and like practicing together in football, and also Italians practicing with as many people as possible, like tourists, and also when they go abroad, practicing as much as possible, and also people from the diaspora, and especially Anglo-Indians and things like that. So as ever, I'd love to know what you think about my quirky ideas. I was going to keep making a video until I finished my drinks, but I thought it'll probably take quite a while to do that, so I didn't want the video to be too long. So I suppose I could have made an extra long video just to be different. But anyway, I think people get bored of a video when it's too long, or people's attention span is quite low. So anyway, I wish you the best, and thanks for checking out my video, and please support my channel as much as you can as ever, and peace and love.